Pisces, you're standing at the gate, and beyond the gate is some big, big success. But how do you get through the gate? Well, this month, I think you get the answer. You're given the key to that gate into a big, successful future for you. And the key is your hard work, your imagination, and your inspiration. And it is going to bless you this month with the keys to big, big success, or at least the key to help you enter into that, so that you play out through 2020 achieving that big success with your ability to imagine, with your ability to create and inspire, and with your ability to know that dreams sometimes really do come true. So why, Pisces? Why is all of that going on? As we have our first card there, we're going to put this one down and wait for all the right ones to come out as usual, and I'll explain to you what's going on. Well, we know last month your ruler Neptune has finally gone direct, giving you the ability now to start dreaming again, imagining again, opening up to the fantasy of what could possibly be for you again. You could have gone through a bit of a period there recently, Pisces, where everything was all cold, hard facts. Everything was like, stone, just stone cold facts. And you were saying, this is not my place. This is too hard, too many corners and angles. I need something soft to be inspired by, to bring my Piscean magic to. These are hard places. But now the waves roll in again as Neptune has gone direct and is saying, come on, let's go on a journey. Let's set sail and start dreaming big again, okay? So that's the first thing. But other than that, we've a huge amount of energy this month going in to the 11th house. Capricorn energy, and for you we've already got Saturn and Pluto there, making sure that you've been putting over the last 2 years a lot of hard work and a lot of determination into achieving your dreams or going after a particular dream, creating a dream. We've now this month got Jupiter, the one who blesses us and expands the positive things in our lives, going in there and saying, the door is open, step right through, Pisces, because for 2020, we're standing at the threshold of an even bigger success, even bigger maybe than you've imagined. Are you ready? All aboard. But that's not it. What star is going to guide you? You've got Venus there entering the 11th house this month. She does move into the 12th house, where it even goes further into fantasy of taking great pleasure by going on this journey and even taking it further than you've taken it before. That's what I feel strongly about. It's taking your commitment to making a dream come true further than you've even dared to take it before. And it's beautiful. Mercury's in there for a moment. The new moon solar eclipse there in the 11th house, where a brand new bright beginning happens for your future. And you're saying, so what? All of this is going to happen for me in December? This is the gateway. This is where you're handed the key. And this is the real moment where you say, my future's starting to look bright again. My possibilities are starting to expand again. My dreams, my determination to move on up is getting stoked up and fired up again. I'm ready. I am ready. And with the sun in Sagittarius in your 10th house, particularly where you're standing out, maybe in your career or with a project, or being a responsible adult in your own life, or being a responsible adult for other people, children or people you care for, there's a real moment of standing up and believing again that not only can you turn your life around, but you might even be able to turn the lives of many other people around. Because you're stepping up, stepping forward, and maybe even inventing or creating new ways, again, not just to help you, but to inspire and motivate other people, and to allow other people make their dreams come true too. You see, there's never anything mean with you, Pisces, and particularly now, the whole energy is create your dream, but it would be a lonely dream without all the people that you care about. This is a ship that can sail with everybody else on it. So your success this month is opening up, and it seems to depend on large groups of people, helping them, maybe motivating them, inspiring them, encouraging them, teaching them, giving them new tools or new technology even perhaps, dreaming up something new and fantastic that can really help people achieve what they also want to do. So it's a big turn of events, Pisces, but these are big times. These are not your average times. And you've been asked and you've been called upon to, maybe with Neptune retrograding there, to double back and see a little bit of the difficulties in life. Why do people need your magic? Why do people need your vision? Why do people need your dreams? Why do they need your fantasy, your creativity, your inspiration, your love? Why do they need it? Well, I think you've recently learned that people need it because without that magic, this world has no meaning. Without that magic, this world is cold, flat, hard, and painful. And you're saying, my special gift has always been able to bring something like a healing ointment that takes people away, even temporarily for a moment, from the harsh realities. And I'm going to do that. And maybe for some of you, whatever this genius plan that you have going on for your future, no matter how big or how small or how personal or how global it is, it's a gift that's coming to you in order for you to pass that gift on to everybody else. You see, Pisces is never selfish. A gift given to a Pisces will always be shared. A gift given to Pisces will always be multiplied, and it'll be the magic that everybody can dream upon, It's beautiful. The world needs it now, Pisces, and the cosmos has obviously decided that you need to start coming in and being recognized. That's another thing that's happening here too, Pisces. You might find this month that people might start stepping forward, applauding you, recognizing you. Maybe really key people, serious people, people that you respect and look up to. Maybe people with a level of fame or a good name start stepping in and singling you out from the crowd. They single you out from everybody else. This is the person I need for this job. This is the person who is the most knowledgeable. This is the person who I want to employ. This is the person who I'm going to give my business to. This is the person I'm going to fall in love with. This is the person I'm going to commit to the rest of my life with. This is the person I admire. So it's like a person you admire turns out to admire you also. There's some magic is being lit here this month, Pisces, and you'll know it because, again, that thing like a wild wolf, Pisces can always smell magic in the air. Pisces, when the aroma comes, it's no coincidence very often Pisces rules the trade of making perfumes because it's the scent of something that Pisces picks up, and you're getting the scent of this magic, the possibilities. We're off, we're ready, we're going again, we're sailing again. This is it. We're moving in a bigger direction, to a bigger horizon. So yeah, you might be getting gains through an authority figure, as I said, somebody you respect, but also you might be gaining through the wisdom that you've accumulated over the last while, Pisces. You're very knowledgeable about something. Some of you could even be very motivated to go into the teaching professions this time, teaching people how to, like teaching in schools, teaching children, teaching night classes, so on like that, but teaching people maybe totally brand new ways of doing things. Like even if you work on social media, you might redesign everything on your page so you become a forerunner. Now everybody's following you and they're saying, how did you do it? How did you do it? And you're teaching them a new method. So there's something, it's your wisdom, your knowledge that you've accumulated that sparks great popularity for you this month, Pisces, and brings people around you. It's like more people come, more people want to see, more people are supporting you. It could be a great time to make new friends, a great time to inspire your existing friends, a great time to go further on a project with a group of friends or a team in work, even on social media, on the global network. Why not? The bigger, the better, and the further it can reach. I mean, Neptune is way out there. When Neptune reaches, it reaches right out. And that's the vibe I'm getting for you, Pisces. No more small, cold, hard, angled, miniature world thinking. This is like, if Pisces is going to go, then go as far as you can go. And you will have what seems to be a lot of help starting to come into your world this month. It gets strong again around January, and then through 2020 it really starts to pick up. And maybe by the end of 2020, Pisces, you could have achieved a whole new leveling up, being promoted, being appointed to somewhere, getting a reward, getting a trophy, a medal, something. Here you go. This is an acknowledgement for the work that you've put in. This is a medal, money, whatever it is, because we've seen what you've been up to. We've seen that you deserve it. It's where you get the prize, the badge of honor, the shaking of the hands. And it continues into 2020, being very much driven by the Capricorn energy, by the Saturn energy, that's this card here, being very much driven by that, Pisces. And feeling like that you've more power and control this time. Maybe over the last 2 years, you've been working hard on getting something off the ground, really trying to get it off the ground, and you've achieved levels of success, but nothing like what's about to come for you from now onwards. Again, will it all happen in December? You're just seeing the gateway being opened. It's like step inside and see how you're going to fill this new expansive place with your vision. Pisces, if you have a dream, this is the time to start making it a reality. With all the energy in Capricorn, make those dreams a new reality for you. It's really big. Supporting you, you know, you've got the sun in the 10th house. Again, being able to stand up and be stronger and say, this is where I'm going. This is my path. This is what I represent. And I'm bold and I'm brave and I'm bright and I'm going to push forward with this. Many of you might be very brave around a subject of making a commitment to something, an absolute firm, solid commitment, or maybe a commitment to somebody. You know, I'm going to commit to this for the long haul, for the future. I'm going to get exclusive in this relationship. I'm going to get engaged. I'm going to get married. I'm going to buy a house with you. I'm going to get a business set up. I commit to this. And I feel that this is where the success is. The more I commit to making my future unfold with my magic vision, then the more success I'm personally going to get. But then not just me, but other people are going to get too. So I like that. You're inspired not just for yourself, but also for other people's happiness. There's a feeling here, Pisces, of I'm not shilly-shallying around anymore. I'm not playing anymore. These aren't little toys I'm playing with. These people aren't kind of pieces in my kind of theatre show here. I'm going to commit and make this the biggest Broadway production of my life, or to make this the biggest show. This is, I'm going to really make something happen and wait later through the year for the applause. So whatever that is, Pisces, I'm saying kind of very big, grand things here. But for you, it could be a small thing, like learning how to do something, or learning how to teach or inspire or motivate, even if it's your own children, teaching, inspiring them, motivating them, filling them with such positivity. Maybe that's a new corner. That's your new magic. Whatever it might be, Pisces, it might seem big to some people or kind of rather modest to others, but it's huge to you. So let it happen and let the magic begin. It's like, universe, let the magic begin, because I am ready. And the Neptunian card fell out there. This is such a Pisces card and a Neptune card. Yeah, a Neptune in Pisces now direct. So it's a big thing. It's a really, really, really big thing. Now, we've got a full moon this month on December 12th in Gemini in your 4th house. And for many of you, I feel it's this thing of a huge amount of energy going into bringing positivity and brightness into your home life and into your family life, into your own personal inner life too. It's when the magic gets kind of struck up, it's like, I feel it again. I feel happier again. I feel inspired to make my home a place of fun again. If you have children, I feel that I want to teach my children what it means to be positive in this life, what it means to keep your dreams alive, even when things aren't, supporting your dream. It's great inspiration. You could be looking around your home this month and wanting to paint it, do it up, freshen it up, because you're tired of the dull colors. You want to be inspired in your home. You want to feel like when you open every door in your house or your apartment or whatever, that it looks like a happy place. And maybe even for some of you, that it looks like a successful place. Some of you might be very inspired to really give your home such huge love and to furnish it and take care of it, to kind of like pay it back. We're going to live with each other for a while, so let's make this space ours. Let's make it beautiful. Let's fill it with really nice things and good food and good cooking and people and music and just these good, strong, positive vibes, I feel, Pisces. And you'll certainly be bringing that into your home. Now, many of you might be ending up a period at home worrying about something within your family. Some of you could have been very worried about the communication that's been going on between you and a family member or somebody very, very close to you. And again, there's an opportunity this month for you between the 8th and the 12th, say, to have that conversation, to reconnect, communicate again, but from a kind of let's start over and let's forget what's happened and let's just have fun again. I feel a brightness coming back between you and perhaps somebody. It's almost like you drifted apart. You couldn't support the way they were communicating with you for a while, Pisces, because they were being a bit heavy or critical, or overly serious. Now there's a moment for that to be healed this month, which is very, very, very nice. I did mention an end of a period of study. Now, coming to the holiday season, for those of you who are studying, I guess for many of you, this marks a time where you might be doing some last few exams before a kind of seasonal break. But it feels between the 8th and the 12th, I'm not going to worry about this course of study anymore or teaching something to somebody anymore. I'm not going to get so emotionally triggered either by this whole thing of learning, studying, or the transference or the transmission of information. Something nice. It's just, you relax more into it. You feel more at home in so many different ways that it's kind of nice, Pisces. I like that. I'm just waiting on 4 more cards here. Other things, when it comes to your money, some of you could be spending a few coin with your friends, doing fun stuff this month with your friends, hanging out, maybe a course of study with your friends, or doing something quite spiritual with your friends. There's a nice energy, getting pleasure by, I don't know why this popped into my head, but singing with your friends. I don't know, maybe you're doing some choir thing for the holiday season, or doing some charitable thing for the holiday season. But there's a feeling of really good energy with you, your community, with maybe the large group of people in your community, social media or something. It's just very, very positive this month for you, Pisces, where the more people involved in where you bring your magic, the better. This is no more kind of small, a few people, 1 or 2 people. It's got to be big. It's got to be big. I love that. I love it. So you're spending a few coin. And again, if there is coin coming for you this month, Pisces, it could come in the form of a bonus, a promotion, an award, a reward, something of value coming to you to acknowledge, as I said earlier, the work that you've been doing. That's very, very nice. I like that. 2 cards came out there. This card followed by this. 2 kings side by side. We'll wait for the last 2 cards here. Now, we have Mars in the 9th house there in Scorpio. The only thing I'd say to you here, only one word of caution, Pisces, is that you're putting a lot of energy into developing your beliefs. What do you believe? How do I take what I believe and run with it somehow? Now, the danger here is that you might get overly stuck by too much information, by being overwhelmed with information. Say for some of you, if you were trying to do blogging, vlogging, publishing, writing, journaling, trying to share an idea, build a website, something like that, it's almost like there are too many ideas and you're getting a bit overwhelmed by the possibilities of putting everything into what you're trying to communicate. And there's a moment of, come on, start getting this together. Start putting a little bit more energy into shaping up what are the key components of what it is you're trying to do here in your life. Put energy into, excuse me, Pisces, like having some belief. It's almost like the energy of, you don't have to be so scattered, or you don't have to be so overwhelmed by information, knowledge, books, too much. Just run with what you actually believe, and have great faith in what you're running with, in whatever it is you're doing with your work or with your relationships or anything like that. It's no more time anymore not to be believing in what you're doing, essentially. That's really it. Now, we've one more card coming out, the Tower. So at the very end of the month, we seem to have a major change that might actually begin in a kind of a difficult way, but it actually turns out to be a blessing in disguise. So, excuse me, Pisces, without any further ado, let's go over to your big grand, ta-da, overview, just like magic. So let's begin. So we enter the month with you being very happy, standing on your own. Maybe even as we enter the month, you're beginning to see that people are starting to warm to you. People are starting to like appear out of nowhere to give you a greater sense of comfort, or like, I can do this. I think you've supporters very early on in the month cheering you on, friends, family, colleagues, whoever it is, encouraging you to follow your dream, to keep going with it. And in some cases, it's like you could have a conversation that with somebody that you trust, who might say to you, Pisces, you've done well with where you're going in your life, and you've achieved a lot. You've turned a lot of yourself around. It's time for you to leave this comfort zone now, and it's time for you to move on up to something bigger. Now, there's a bit of fear about that, because maybe the successes you've had in your life, getting into a good relationship, getting into the house that you like, getting the car, the job, the something, the creativity, whatever, getting to that point was such hard work that it's almost like we'd have to peel you away from it, even though there's the promise of, but it can be so much more. But you're like, I'm holding on to this for dear life. It's been hard. I've had to work so hard to get this far. It's not easy. You're going to have to pry my hands out of this. And they're saying, yeah, but that's just a small reward. Would you not prefer to go higher? And you're saying, yes, I do. Yes, I do. But it's difficult to let go. So that's interesting, because I think this month could be a month where you're shaping something up, Pisces, to bring it into your future. There's a feeling of, let it go, Pisces. You're strangling it. You're actually doing more harm than good. Let somebody else in that might help you. Certainly, with the month that's in it here, there's a feeling of, start speaking to people who might have a greater experience in what you're trying to push forward. whatever it might be in your life. Get some wise advice from people you trust and maybe even respect, who've been there. If it's like bosses, you know, key players in your career, your professor, an elder, an adult that you respect, it's like, stop holding so tightly and let somebody else in, maybe to critique, to say, I like what you've done there, you could go this way, here's the opportunities now that are coming your way. Opportunities that somebody else, I feel, is going to show you that you probably wouldn't have known about. So that's what I'm saying, let go of your vice grip on this thing that in your life that you seem to have created. Let it go, let somebody that you really trust and their level of expertise in to show you how you can make all of this more, double it, triple it, quadruple it, make it to infinity. So that seems to be what's needed. Pisces, this is the energy, this is Capricorn. Maybe you do have a sun, moon, or ascendant Capricorn in your life who is somebody that you trust, somebody that you see as a successful person. They have achieved some big life goal that you say, I wish I could do what they've done. And I feel if there really again could be a moment like of collaborating with this person, and you're saying, yeah, but that person is a famous person. I don't know, like my inspiration is, I don't know, some big person out there, and I don't know how would I communicate with them. I don't know, maybe go to their website. They might be doing a talk or something in a town near you. Or maybe they have an online course or something that shows you, or they could have a book or anything. It's like, don't let anything stand in the way, within reason now, of course. You don't want to become somebody's stalker, but don't let anything stand in the way of you going to some next level. It could be that thing, books, podcasts, going into the internet and absorbing information about, well, how do I become rich? How do I become successful? How do I promote my business? How do I get into a healthy relationship? How do I raise intelligent, confident children? Whatever it might be, let nothing now stand in your way of making progress with that, because there is somebody, I feel, out there that has the key to the next level. And as I said, it could be somebody within your existing community that you trust and value and respect. Or again, it could be somebody that you end up buying their book, the how-to, how I did it. And again, why this is important, Pisces, because there's something in it this month that allows you to have a kind of a penny drop moment, where it allows you to say, I get it, I'm going to release the grip and I'm just going to send it off there and let other people who I trust take it from here or add something to it or help me build upon it. That's very key. Now, mid-month, we have a very Pisces card, a Neptunian card. Dare to dream, but dare to be relaxed about what you're dreaming about. Dare to be enjoying the journey from now on, Pisces, into your success and maybe even fame for some of you. Start enjoying it and start really, like the king, sitting into it and saying, I've done the hard work. Because how does a king arrive at the throne? Because he's had to go through maybe many battles to get there. Okay, some of these kings might have inherited their throne. Okay, fair enough. But for you, Pisces, I've gone through the battles and I've earned this throne. I'm going to, at some point, have to start enjoying this shit, you know, and really sitting back and saying, you know, like the conductor, I'm going to make my life start going a bit easier now in a bigger and better direction. Now, for me, one of the challenges is that it's difficult for you to allow anybody in to help you with the next level of where you're supposed to be going. it's almost like I really, really miss having a key person who can show me how to have a successful relationship, how to have a successful business, how to create successfully. I'm missing that key person, but I don't trust anybody either to let them in. Now, Pisces, you can turn this around this month by really examining this whole thing. This isn't about letting anybody into your life, anybody come in and direct what's going on. This is about finding really key players who should come in and help you to develop some big idea, I feel, even further. And again, I know some of you are saying, I really don't have any great big ideas. My only big idea is that maybe in 5 years' time, I don't know, that I've enough money to pay off my student loan. That's still a goal. That's still a dream, Pisces. And maybe what you need now is to stop being the only one obsessing about how to make that dream come true and to start getting proper financial advice or advice from a student body or something. You know, get onto forums and say, did anybody learn how to pay off their student loan quicker? Are there any tricks? Are there any this? Start bringing information in. Mars in Scorpio in the 9th house. Start getting hungry to learn new information that's going to help you. Yeah, new information. Now, Pisces, I think there could be somebody in your life who's going through a bit of maybe a financial weirdness. It could be your partner or a friend or a family member. They're going through a real rough time, be it financially, or maybe they just can't seem to get any success no matter how hard they try. It's like they're saying to you, I've no luck. My luck has completely run dry. There's a feeling of you motivating somebody with a great sense of heart and care because they feel like nothing good is ever going to happen for me. It's all been shit. The last 2 years have been shit and I can't get motivated again. You come in with a great sense of care and wise counsel, Pisces, to help this person maybe get back on their feet, believing again in their own strengths, in their own ability to maybe make money in this world again, or to make something of themselves in this world. You're being very inspiring. You're being very inspiring to the earth signs. That's twice now Capricorn has shown up. Being inspired and inspiring back the earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, maybe also even Libra. There's an energy of being inspired and in turn inspiring them also. But it could be greater groups of people with all the energy in your 11th house. Maybe this is the real moment that you should do your blog, vlog, your social media page, your website, your YouTube channel, your whatever it is, where you're communicating your idea to a broader community. You know, think big, Pisces, think big. But some sacrifices have to be made. And the sacrifices that have to be made make you feel very insecure. So what we've talked about, letting go of the thing that you've been trying to achieve and letting other people in to help, that kind of makes you feel very insecure. It's kind of like, it's my baby. This is my baby. Get your hands off my baby. You know, that kind of a way. But even though it kind of makes you a little bit panic, you've got to let this happen. This is a tough sacrifice to make. And it will feel wobbly for a while, Pisces, and you'll feel maybe even terribly unsure about that decision. Now, look, I can't tell you that you must do it. I'm just saying this is probably what you're going to experience mid-month. You know, that feeling of, if I do it, it's going to throw me into a whole lot of panic. How can I let go of this, even if it is to grow? You know, like the seed, and the seed is starting to sprout, and the shell. Imagine if the shell said, No, I've kept you safe. I've kept you warm. I've kept you protected. Now you're trying to grow. Don't grow. I'm going to hold you in. You're not letting go. Don't you dare sprout on me. It's a bit like that. The seed or the kernel would never say that. It would just release and allow it to grow, and allow it to grow, like, as they say, from little acorns grow mighty oaks. Allow it. Allow it. This is a very Jupiterian card. Jupiter this month moving into your 11th house, giving you the keys to success. If only you'll allow it. Now, also that there's a bit of a blessing happening here. I feel when it comes to your home and your family and the people that you consider family, there's a thing of you've got to kind of let go of some of the weird communication, as we touched upon earlier, that's been going on there. Release that, and don't be too proud or too stubborn, maybe, Pisces, to make a better flow of communication happen. Even if you're never going to be close again, at least bring some positivity into that. Now we're coming towards the end of the month, Pisces, the two kings, the one who's mastered air, future progress, great ideas, brainstorming, the one who can speak fluently, who can inspire people, beside the one who can light shit up and make it happen and bring it to the bigger, wider audience. That's the whole energy from me is, it's getting big, Pisces. It's getting bigger. It's starting to move. Again, does it all play out in December? No, you're at the gate. So if you're at the gate, then let it happen. Excuse me. Again, I feel key players. I felt earth. Now there's fire and air. Strong Libra energy, strong Capricorn, Taurus energy, and perhaps even strong Sagittarius energy. This is Sagittarius season, coming in to help you and inspire you in a very positive way. Now, the only downfall you seem to be having this month, Pisces, is where you seem to refuse again to release and let go of your vice grip of what you're trying to achieve. You can do it on your own. I'm not saying you can't, but you would do it to the millionth degree better if you released and stopped being so, I can do it by myself, I can do it by myself, I can handle everything by myself, I know I'm lonely, I can live by myself, I know I've no friends, I can cope by myself, I know I've no great kind of plan for my future, but I can do it by myself, I can do it. Let that shit go, Pisces, because you're not helping yourself and you're not helping the energy, which is all about success. For me, the last lesson that you're going to be learning over the last 2 years is now how to let go so that it can grow. Let go and let it grow. I'll just say that again. Let go, really, Pisces, and let it really grow healthy. Let it flourish, let it bloom. And as I said, let that little acorn turn into a mighty oak. And have no fear. And don't wait for something to happen at the end of the month where you feel, oh, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, I've got to. Take control of it right now. Take control of it. Like, I don't know if some of you are on my Instagram page. Was it at the start of the year, I created the meme for this, 2009. Oh my God, it's a catastrophe. 2019, when you see the tower falling, it's like, boom, yes, bitch, let it fall. Let it fall. There's a moment of, let it fall. I trust in my magic again. I trust in the universe again. I trust. I don't have to know where it's going. All I have to know is that I trust that it's going to be a success. With my plan, with the help of other people, with the help of my community, with some great new information that I'm gathering, with some great new inspiration from key people that's coming my way, I'm going to make more of this. Pisces, that's big energy. I love it. I love it. You're going to have a great start to 2020. You really are, because you've got great energy flowing into it and your popularity is higher, higher, higher. Your friends around you are supporting you, pushing you, pushing you. Your only job is to let them in. The right ones. Let them in and let them, with all that sense of new, fresh positivity, let it grow. Water it with your positivity. Give it light with your positivity. Feed it with your positivity. And watch it flourish. So, with all that said and done, my love, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, you know, my love, that these are just the general energies. You know that by now. To get into the real details of what's going on with your relationship, for the singles, what's going on in love, for your money, for your career, for your home, family, and everything we don't talk about here, Pisces, you know by now where to go. Come over to the deep read on Vimeo. The Vimeo readings you see down there in the description box. There's a link. Click into it. Come on over. I'll meet you over there. But if not, Pisces, I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to wish you a very, very happy holiday season. And as always, I'm going to leave you all my love and a great big kiss from me to you as you start on a new epic adventure. Mwah! Pisces, until next month, my gorgeous. Bye.